Is it working? Hello? OBS. Yeah, it's picking that up. Great. Camera works. Great. Hey, Unix. It's not Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday. It's Monday. I spent the last 3 days writing just the most ridiculous application for a job that I'm not sure if I'm underqualified for or overly qualified for because the details of the job were so confusing and they wanted 13 different questions answered in the application with overlap and examples. And nope. There was a question in the application. There was a tick box confirming that I had in fact not used AI for my application. And also, AI isn't going to help me write about my personal experiences. Hey, Board Game Heaven, how's it going? Also, if you're still there, Foxhole Research 2, welcome. Thank you for the comments about the Apogee thing. Anyway, it's for a graphic design job using CMS, content management systems for pushing videos to displays and things. But I had to give I had to use the star method. They talked about their scoring system in their documentation. And basically it ended up as 3,355 words that took me 3 days to write. And if I don't get an interview, or even just a callback or an email saying, oh, thank you for your interest, but we've found somebody else. If I just get ghosted by them, I'd be so annoyed. Did I upsell myself? Well, I gave real-world examples where I proved that I could do what they asked. Lol. Whatever. This job market sucks. Looking for a job sucks. Just the fact that I have to find a job sucks because it means that I am now at the mercy of whoever my future employee will be for whether or not I can continue to do this. Unless you all want to give me loads of money, and then I'll probably be able to continue doing this, but I don't think that's happening, is it? So, shall we play some video games instead? How about that? While I'm taking a day off today from all this stupid job hunting crap. Anyway, how are all of you? How are you, Ray? How are you? Gassol's Corner. Thank you for that question. I don't normally get questions. This is quite exciting. Also, I hope you're all well. Unix, Ray. Slaves to the grind. Which eras? Which of the? I've been using written language for 3 days. I need brain reset. Which of the eras of PC games do you think holds up the best? I don't really know. Holds up is a not a way I would put things. Like I feel that maybe like what do you call it? An 8086 games, like pre 286 games, haven't held up well because they're not like the ones that are games, like arcadey games, are not fun because the system's so limited. But there's some really good text adventures and turn-based games from back then, so they've held up okay. But a lot of them haven't. There was a lot of shovelware in the DOS era, but the majority of the ones we all remember and love have held up well, apart from some of the tropes, maybe like Shadow Warrior's language and Duke Nukem's objectification of women. But you know, that stuff exists in the world, and mocking it is maybe a better way of being like, this is maybe not okay, than just ignoring it. Would you say that EGA and CGA C64 were better than DOS? No, I would not. Also, have you tried playing any of Sinningston's CGA games? Because they are games made recently, but in CGA, and they're wonderful. So you should play some of those, Unix, and then you can be like, oh, I found some CGA games that I like. there's the era of Brown, XP era to Windows Vista era, when they first were trying to get people to switch to DX10. Your Gears of Wars, your and so on. Yeah, Alley Cat's an absolute sick ass game. Sorry. That's in my vocabulary from TF2 memes. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Alley Cat. There's a modern version of Alley Cat as well that works on modern PCs that lets you switch graphics modes into like a VGA mode and CGA and even an EGA mode and in between, which is cool. 2005 to 2012 was the worst era in gaming. But that's where you've got your Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfensteins, and your Medal of Honors, and your TF2, and your Bad Company 2, and your Return to Castle Wolfenstein 2002. Yeah, but we didn't play it. I feel that DOS games looked amazing, and after XP, I sort of dropped out. Yeah, that's fair. I think lots of people especially people who've been following gaming for so long, got bored of this constant need to chase realism. And I think that everybody else, even more recent members of the gamosphere, well, I don't like saying that word, are now also sick and tired of this constant chase for realism with DLSS 5's instant realism slop filter. And everyone's just like, no, actually, we liked the slightly not as realistic graphics because it had artistic intent and characters had character. I had some super fun with C64 games, even more amazing games on the Amiga 500. God, Amiga was so above anything else in time. Yeah, the Amiga, and the C64 in this case had amazing sound chips. Really nice sound if it was programmed nicely. And the Amiga 500 had a lot of swanky stuff it could do with its graphics palette, couldn't it? Like all the Bitmap Brothers games really took advantage of all those lovely colors and animated sprites and stuff, and the speeds and things. But then again, a well-programmed DOS game also could. I am very fond of the early janky 3D games. Your Windows 98, early XP, experimental, we're still working things out. 3D jank, your black and whites, your Hellboy game, your PAX, whatever it's called. PAX something, your Onis, your Quake 2s, your Quake 3s, your Daikatana. That's your favorite era also, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna probably play some more DarkStar because I'm boring. But I thought that was GameGet freaking out then. I was like, why is GameGet got Parkan on it? But that's actually Winamp. That's the song that was playing was from Parkan. That's hilarious. I would say modern gaming is in a good spot. AAA is slowly imploding, but never before have indie studios been able to have so much power. Yeah, apparently, according to AAA devs, it's Microsoft's fault, the imploding. Apparently, it's Game Pass, specifically Game Pass's fault, because it's basically just ruining the industry. It's like kind of, yeah, that combined with live service. Yeah. I'm happy to see gameplay 1 as a high school kid, as high school kids live in Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, which aren't realism at all. Yeah, 2 of those games disappoint me. Minecraft is a fantastic game. The modability, the fact that it draws young people into not just single player but survival games, crafting, exploration, like learning how the aspects of gameplay work on your own and having that as that reward as the driving force to want to play more. Exposure to early multiplayer, exposure to modding and coding and all sorts of things. That's super cool. Fortnite, I understand it's kind of Epic wanted to kind of be like a metaverse kind of thing, you know, with like pop stars doing live concerts in it and loads of tie-ins with Disney so they can have their AI LLM Darth Vader that says racial slurs and stuff. And Roblox is just the equivalent of child labor and grooming ring, pretty much, where they exploit modders and mostly children doing the moddings, creativity and hard work to siphon off currency spent by the players to make money. It's a live service game where you don't have to make anything because the community make everything, but you skim money off the top of that, and it encourages child labor because it's it's just a game. It's just playing on a game. It's like making the mods. It's just playing. No, you're stealing people's time. Anyway, enough about that. It is cool that they don't care about realism, although maybe some kids would have fun if they played Crysis. Just saying. It should be taught at schools. Arena shooters. After PE, in between chemistry and maths, classic arena shooters, computer labs, where they learn how to trash talk and play UT 2004 and Quake 3. Only the first half of Crysis. You know what? I liked the alien bit. I just thought that the boss fights were crap. The end of the game where you're just rocket spamming a big flying thing off the top of an aircraft carrier, that was lame. They really could have thought of something better. But the reveal of the alien spaceship under the mountain, them all waking up, the sudden cold freeze in the jungle that looked really cool, and you had to move from heat source to heat source, that was a first for me anyway. So I would say the first 2/3 of the game I liked. And then the final boss bit was crap. They always do that. Yeah, well, they just had trouble finishing games. Although apparently, isn't it Crysis 2 or Crysis 3, the one where you're slowly turning into Prophet, is pretty good. That was more rounded of a game. I don't remember ever being like disappointed in the narrative going on in that. Hello, Sinningstern. Sinningstern, I'm going to shout you out. You should all, if you like your retro games, where's my mouse? If you like your retro games, you should all go and follow Sinningstern. Go to his website, download his games. Really cool CGA pixel art, really fun little games. Go check them out. There you go. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you don't stream much, but that's okay. You do game jams and you put cool stuff out there, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, go check out their website and their games. Super awesome. But when I was talking about it earlier, we were talking about early era DOS stuff, CGA, what people like and don't like, what hasn't held up well, and I said that your CGA games. Yeah, welcome in as well. Though you haven't slept in for 2 days. I'm streaming on a Monday, so what? Let's change the scene. Full screen capture. There we go. Like July, and there were 72 new DOS games in 2025. We want to get around to streaming. Oh, amazing! You have to do, when you're feeling up to it, you have to do like a marathon, with lots of tea and cake breaks, and get everyone talking about what they like and stuff about the games. I'm under the opinion that the sooner AAA market collapses, the better. It's not sustainable. You know what's interesting is I feel like Nvidia are trying to drag them under the bus with them. They can see that AI isn't panning out the way that they'd hoped, and they're basically clawing at the AAA market to sort of just, you know, hold them out of the water for just a little bit longer. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull them under with them. I don't know where the metaphor went from being thrown under a bus to being drowning, but whatever. Anyway, look, it's Steam on Windows 7. Remember we were having this problem where it was saying content servers unavailable and it was failing downloads and stuff? I came up with a solution. When I press this button now, it should, haha, transfer files from another system. Because Steam has that built in. It has the ability to just send files over your network. How cool is that? So Steam on Windows 7 lives on. So now I've managed to update Sprite. Let's get that. Should we do that pixel art real quick for you, since you redeemed it like 3 weeks ago now? That's like over a month. Yeah, one of my redeems is pixel art me like one of your French girls, where I will do a 64 by 64 pixel art of your choosing. The request that I need to fulfill is Pajama Sam from the are they called Giant Games or something? It's, you know, Ron my brain. Ron Gilbert's children's learning edutainment franchise, point and click adventures, Pajama Sam. I've got to draw him dabbing. So here's my reference picture. And I now should be able to open a sprite because it's updated. Better get yourself some tea. Yeah, go use that tea. I got a tea emoji somewhere. Big tea. I've finished my big tea already, sadly. I do still have some biscuits though. Right. Let's do this quick so that we can... Oh, sweet. When did I do that? Anyway, get distracted. 64. Help if the keyboard on the KVM was on the right machine. There we go. Indexed is good, and we want to also create a palette, don't we? So let's do that real quick. Don't know why I closed that. Still need it open. We'll pop that in here, and then we'll make a fixed palette. The real question would be, how is the best way to do this? Probably just by like doing a little swatch over here. Yeah. Okay, and then the blues. With dark and light. And a black and a white. Ooh, we need a grey as well, which is right there. Not seeing any other colors that we need. Right, so we can just go, we can highlight this and copy it into a new document. New. Okay. Paste. Oh, you see what it's done there is it's changed it to the, we need to not be stupid. We need a RGB with transparency, and we paste. Cool, and then we save as Save it on the desktop, and we'll save it as a PNG file. PNG, and we'll call it Pajama Palette. Two T's. It's one. Is it one L? Or is it two L's and two T's? How do you spell palette? Wow, my brain is so fried. Whatever. Yeah, it's one L and two T's. Okay, cool. Good job, brain. Having problems with the keyboard being on the wrong PC. P-A-L-E-T-T-E. There we go. Right. So now we can close both of those. Make this nice and big. Close that. We don't need the home tab. And then we want to go to the presets. Okay. Load palette. New palette from Sprite. There we go. Create a new palette from this with a color limit of 16 colors. Oh yeah, let's just replace the current palette. There we go. Okay. That did not. Where's the Sprite part? Advanced options. Oh, I see from this Sprite. Oh, okay. Gotta pop that in here then. There we go. I think that's our palette, but yeah, new palette from Sprite. Replace. Okay. Don't need two transparencies, do we? Put transparent at the end. Or first, whatever. Which one is white? I know one of these is grey. Okay, there's white. Black, white. Black, white, grey. Reds, that's fine. We got the blues in order, and then and then we go File, Save Palette as a preset, and we'll call it Pajama Sam. Nice. Seven streams in a row. Oh, thank you. Okay. How do we feel? I was enjoying the debate. How's everyone feeling about modern games? Like the last 5 or 6 years. That kind of encapsulates all of the COVID indie hits and the state of things now. You know, where you've got like Sony shutting down one of their most successful remaster studios for no reason. Yep. Right, so we want file, new, indexed, 64 by 64, advanced, square pixels, yeah, that's fine. Transparent is fine. Okay, and then we want to open the palette called Pajama Sam. There we go. Load. Perfect. Your computer is so old you haven't been able to run many of them. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to play them. There's lots of games that will run on lower end hardware. The only currently updated game that you play regularly is Minecraft, and you do like Stardew though. Ah, nice. I used to play a huge amount of Minecraft with my then girlfriend, now wife, when we lived apart after university. That was a really good way of us being able to spend time together and feel like we're in the same space. I know that sounds really cheesy. But yeah, that was fun. Right, where's our reference image? Can I pin this? View. Is there an always show on top? Display options, Windows mode. That's one of the things about Linux is that you can just pin any window you like because it's part of the Windows manager. Windows isn't that advanced. I knew you were gonna have something to say. I knew it. I think Windows Blinds lets you do it. Stardock or whatever it is. That replaces the Windows manager, so I just thought because it was Infran View, it might have an option, you know, because it's basically a Linux program. Okay, well, doesn't matter, does it really? I can just swoop him over there and don't need an entirely full canvas, do I? I can just do that. Yeah, there you go, that's fine. Right, so now we've got to try and work out how to draw somebody dabbing. In a very limited amount of pixels. So his hair would be crazy. It would be like... We'd like swooping down, wouldn't it? With his ear. And its great big round head. Which direction are we going? So his little thing would be there, and then his arm would be coming out from underneath it, and it would be like... One moment, my phone is ringing. It could be important. 1 second. I'm back. Hello. That was really weird. That's the first time that's happened. Where's me view? Full screen. I'm back. So that was a recruitment agency. That was really weird. So I've signed up, obviously looking for work, to a bunch of stupid websites, Indeed, Read, and all the other stuff, Total Jobs, and I think that was Indeed ringing me up to be like, we saw your CV, and we think we could find you a job. Normally, internet job search websites don't ring you up with your own person and be like, we're going to find you work. So I don't know. Maybe I did a good job on my CV. Who knows? It's weird. It's the first time I've felt like an adult in the world of work, which is very strange. I mean, you don't really feel like anything when you run your own business, so yeah, but that was strange. Okay. Carry on. What were we doing? Friendly troubleshooting and retro is a very amusing series of tags to see together on your thumbnail link. Friendly troubleshooting retro. I like that. She's gonna put that on a t-shirt. Hi, Kitty Cost. Welcome in, by the way. Ooh, I enjoy watching modern games, including some AAA stuff. Skyrim, if you could call that modern. Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, KCD, Subnautica. I love all those kinds of things too. I love I want to fill my inventory with stuff I found and always walk in the opposite direction of the main quest kind of games. I've loved the Fallout franchise for years, and I've gotten really into the Stalker series recently, just because there's so many ways to enjoy Stalker, and its various permutations. There's the 3 classic games, and then there's the Stalker 2 and Anomaly and all of those things. And there's so many good mods. Yeah, really enjoy the sort of do whatever you want kind of games. That's how. Oh, hey Trent, morning, Weshgay. Excellent to see you on a Monday. Oh, it's nice to see you too. Hope you're well. Did you? I'm sorry for spamming you with DMs on Discord, by the way, when you're probably asleep or whatever. Or just busy being a competent member of society. My brain is fried. So yeah, just don't take anything that comes out of my face seriously. Have you got some cider, Master Frodo? I'm sorry for that. Yeah, the Cursed Sands trailer. You know what? Let's watch the Cursed. You all like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Cursed Sands on Steam. Steam. Store page. You still there, Unix? This is for you as well. Cursed Sands. Blam. Cursed Sands. Something went wrong while displaying. What? I can't unmute the video without it going wrong. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll just copy the store page and we'll just look at it in a browser. That's fine. I don't need to be signed in. Just show me the damn video. Here we go. Yeah, 5.4 looks like it's going to be a huge update. Absolutely massive. None of this fake ass bullshit. I see you. So yeah, this is the PS2 and Xbox exclusive Cursed Sands prequel missions, which is 6 maps that introduce the characters, including Agent 2, who's the guy who's dead at the beginning of the original PC game, on the table. It's got cutscenes.
Wanted to see me, Major?
Captain Blazkowicz, come in. You've been reassigned. The OSA has a top-secret mission, and they think you're the right man.
just be up. Switch between classic and remastered. They've imported the shotgun model from Tides of War, which was the Xbox version. Yeah. Especially Red Alert 3. Red Alert 3 got pretty slutty. Much to the enjoyment of Tim Curry on set, I believe. I think one of his scenes is actually him leering. In character, of course. Yeah, exactly. I feel old yet. The curse is unleashed. That was a jolly cool trailer. Very professional. If this was 2003, I'd be like, I'd buy that. But instead, I get it for free because it's May 6th, 2026. It's so close. It's like 4 or 5 weeks away or something. 5, 6 weeks. Yeah, I worked it out earlier, but I've forgotten already. Anyway. Anyway, so that guy there at the top of the list, who's credited as the Cursed Sands person, I think this guy, I've been watching his YouTube on and off. He posts videos like for the last like 4 or 5 years of just him painstakingly recreating all of the maps because they they managed to convert the PlayStation 2 files right into at least workable map files in the Quake 3 editor. But all the geometry is messed up a bit, and all of the textures aren't set or aligned or anything. And so they're basically just grey box with errors. And he's just been painstakingly just vertex by vertex, just fixing it and doing the textures, and just got like the PlayStation PS2 version and emulator that he checks. Yeah, it's a labor of love. So huge, absolute kudos to the person who's done that. Amazing stuff. You don't see Medal of Honor getting this much love, do you? Like, absolutely amazing. That'll be awesome. But yeah, there was something else I was excited about recently as well that I saw that was another community effort. If it comes to me, I'll share it. Gonna have to move him over, I think. All the way to the left. I don't know. That original Allied assault, Africa, where you all get ambushed in the truck and they help free the OSS agent and blow up all the guns on the coast, and then your reward is D-Day. Yeah, it's mental. I don't know, but I think the fact that Medal of Honor is more serious. It's like reenactments of real scenarios, whereas Wolfenstein's got that movie, occult Nazi, undead hell connection. You know, the Indiana Jones effect, the Hellboy stuff. I just love that. I love that setting. It's so I don't know. It's so magnetizing. Like, I want to watch it. It's like, what's better than a war movie where the bad guys are Nazis? A movie where the bad guys who are Nazis are so ignorant and stupid that they accidentally raise the dead and all suffer the consequences of doing that. And who can save us? Some awesome army ranger / airborne guy or spy who's on his own, or an archaeologist in some cases, an archaeologist and his old father. I love that trope. It's great. It's so good. It's addictive to watch. I think I need a reference picture of a dab. Whoever would have thought that? Oh, we doing a super extreme one? Okay, around the face. I've done it more. I've done it too low. I've done a tilted down dab. Hmm. Yeah, like more like that. That's what I'm doing. That's fine. It would be like proper like up this way. Need a line tool. And I need to work really hard to make sure it doesn't look like what you think it's going to look like. Yeah, that thumb action is really important, isn't it? This is really hard with pixel art. Yep, no, that's way too hmm. The day the Earth stood still for the first time yesterday. I like the trope where the enemies are us. Ironically, Medal of Honor was borrowing a lot from films. Yeah, 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 definitely. Like Saving Private Ryan, exactly. Um, we'll get this line work looking all right. Okay. I think that ain't bad. It's really messy, but we'll new layer. We'll lock it for now. Up. All right, let's block out our color at least. Can I do that through G? Yeah. G. Oh, why can't I sample all layers? Refer visible layers. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hmm. Like that. We should need some music, don't we? Yeah. How's that? Not too loud? Okay. I'm on the wrong layer. I don't care about the colours that much. On which layer they're on. As long as the top layer looks fine. I'll probably merge them all anyway to help with recoloring if I need to. It's easy enough, isn't it? Okay. Hey, Sakura. We are just fulfilling a pixel art request. How are you doing? Pajama Sam dabbing, that was the request. Yes, you can thank Unix for that. No, I'm pretty happy with that so far. If I can get away with moving this up slightly. And then being able to put in the... Yeah. You know what? I can probably even, like, just... Maybe even do this. I love this song. Yes, that's a bit better. Ah, chores. Yeah, I feel you there on the getting enough sleep thing, usually being our own faults. I find that I'm carving out, or trying to carve out as much time for myself as possible. My son goes to sleep so late. Do I like that? That's okay-ish. Yeah, I'll do. Right. Just refuses to go to sleep. Although recently, since the sun started coming up earlier, he's been waking up at like 5:30, 6. So it is starting to change slowly. So that's nice. Actually, having free time is good. Okay. Save. Stop. Daylight savings is next week. And the clocks will be going back. Will be going forward an hour, right? So it's GMT +1, British summertime. Yeah. BST. So that 5 AM will become 6 AM. And I will just lose an hour of sleep. Hey, yeah, that's pretty good. Right now, it's just time for some shading. We got our shade colors here. And we want to change this to shading. Let us merge our layers. Merge down. And then we are going to do a little wand click on the blacks. Continuous. There we go. And we'll do a copy on a new layer. Paste. And we'll do that. It's terrible, as always, yep. Oh, wrong layer. Womp womp. Okay, it's done. There you go, Unix. I'll DM that to you. Save. File export as a PNG. Let's make it 4 times larger. 400%, so that would be like 256 by 256. And we probably want to center it as well before we do that. Oh, it's saved. Then we'll merge down. There we go. Export as 400%. Export. There he is. I think that looks pretty on spec. If it was like a VGA DOS version. Hello, DPT. DPT. That's a fun acronym to say. Hey, Tim. We just finished doing a pixel art request, which I now need to send off. Wintermute. That's the one. Look at that CNC. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble with the CNC on this machine, and I think I've locked it down as to what the problem is. I am using the community Daniel K modified XFi drivers, which are just meant to be for like Windows 10. Well, they're supposed to be for Vista 7 and 10, but I've only really had massive success with them on 10, fixing issues. Whereas the Vista beta driver works fine on Windows 7 and doesn't need to be... There's no fixes that need to happen, so I probably shouldn't be using this driver. I should be using the official beta Creative Labs driver for this card. And I think that would fix the crashes I'm having, because they're related to the audio card, because it stops crashing when I switch to using the sound chip on my graphics card. Found an exception. It's just a flat-out blue screen crash, or like a driver panic. Users, desktop, paste. There you go. There we get enough of these pixel art requests, and eventually I'll make like a viewer gallery. Here is your pixel art. Add file, upload a file, desktop. Blam. There we go. Okay, I don't think we need any music right now. Let's play some DarkStar. I can mark that as a redeem complete and take your points as well. Tick. I have so many games on the request list to play. I will eventually get round to them. awesome. Now, has it changed the default audio device again? No, we're doing it through that. Okay. Cool. DarkStar One. Blam. And it's only 1 o'clock. Perfect. I feel really high up. There we go. Okay. Check out these really stupid glasses. So, because I've been doing so much Word documenting, and because I'm using Word 2003, because everything, all of the Office 365 features still work in 2003. All the markup, comments, and approval stuff still all works, and it could read docx files. I haven't upgraded, but I have these filter glasses that make everything yellow. Supposed to save your eyes from blinding white screens, and they're really dumb, but they do help a lot. Why not 2013, 2019? Yeah, they're good. I just have 2003 still, and it works. And it's got that nice blue metallic interface. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be forced to upgrade at some point. But you know I ain't getting 365.
According to Directive 945,
2007 for Mac was also quite nice.
goods on this station.
Right, what are we doing? Where are we going? Ah, we're going all the way over there. But why? Oh, we want to go scoop up all of these as well, don't we? We still haven't unlocked this guy yet either, so... Where do we need to go? What is this place called? Ornaing. Are there any missions to that place?
Coordinator here. Activate Code Blue immediately. A 600-ton cargo vessel is on its way.
Yeah, I've used 2013 before. It's nice. I'm very passionate about this. You like that old shiny UI, eh? You know, 2013 is pretty good. 2007 for Mac was pretty good. I got a free educational license copy when I got a laptop through my university because of my dyslexia. There's something following me. Yeah, what is the last good version before it all came Copilot cloud-based nonsense? Look at us talking about Word. You know what they need to do is they need to, if 365 is for office use, but home users still need an un-AI-ified office suite, they should just bring back Works. Microsoft Works. That was fun. It's free money over here. 365 was still good. I find it so weird, the shitification of their like mainline products. It makes me wonder how bad the Microsoft Server stuff has gotten, because companies still rely heavily on the Microsoft Server backends, right, for their internal network file structures, user accounts, and emails and stuff. I wonder if that's becoming shitified as well. Trade. Some gourd. Nice. Leave. Anyway, how you doing, Tim? Hope you're well. Now my chair's too low down. Sorry, hit the microphone.
You came this far, but now you die.
Today, no catastrophe happened. You have to get through 2 days by yourself at work? Oh, you got quite a small office and everyone's on holiday or something? No. Well, here's to having 2 more quiet days. Fair enough. I work out what's stabbing me, and it's a screwdriver in my pocket. Fair enough. Right. Any of these missions to where we need to go? Nope. 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 Right. I think it's time to start flying around. I'm going to start at the top, I guess. Nope. Need that little that little side mission thing to pop up. I think that's the only way we're getting this place unlocked. Nope. Wonder if we just need to keep doing missions. Still don't fully understand how this system works. I could look it up, couldn't I? DarkStar One unlocking. Unlocking side missions. Side quest help. Visiting trade stations in different systems, often after reaching specific story points, upgrading your hyperjump drive, or meeting specific NPCs. Many side missions appear at terminals, while others, specifically those rewarding system keys, require visiting certain systems to trigger. Check the trade stations. Check terminal jobs at trade stations for new systems. Arak cluster, Hive AC3. Where's that? Hive AC3. It's got to be... Or is that where I am right now? No, it's in here. Protect the Ashat 2 side mission found in the Arak cluster. Arak cluster. That's this over here. The Tin Maung trade station. Okay. Is that it? Tin, not tan. There, that one. There it is, side mission.
Kayron?
We never came back to this station. We we went to the asteroid base here, and we never came to the trade station. There we go. Oh, hey, Teravan. Sorry, I missed your messages because I was not looking at chat. You're experiencing my biggest complaint with this game, aren't you? Near the end of the Raptor space, the game just kind of stops putting the side mission stations in your path, and you're forced to go into going from planet to planet until you get to the prompt. Yeah, but it's always just one of the planets, one of the trade stations in the system you're in. Eventually, you find it. And what I usually do is try and pick up a mission while I'm there as well. But yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind that there's some exploration, right? Because the only thing that you're missing is upgrades. And I'm already way overpowered because I've been hoovering up upgrades, so... I don't know. Maybe I don't need to, don't need to be quite so aggressively hoovering up all the upgrades? But whatever. It's still fun.
This is the cruiser Akshat 2. We have been expecting you. As you can see, they have swallowed the bait. We are worried that the Octo mercenaries that we are fighting right now might merely be the advanced party. This is Akshat 2. We were right. An Octo cruiser is approaching. We will reactivate our systems when the cruiser is within range. A destroyer formation is approaching. DarkStar One, can you take care of them? The Octo mercenaries have been destroyed. Law and order prevail. This is Akshat 2. The Octo cruiser is almost upon us. We are ready to fight. This is Akshat 2. Watch out! More hunters are taking off from the Octo cruiser.
Easy. In Office Days, I can't say for long. Was curious how far you were playing on the... Playing only on Wednesday. I'm being shooted at. Not about you. There we go.
This is the Akshat 2. Thank you for your assistance. You surely deserve.
I think I'm only a couple story missions behind you, but I got sidetracked by taking a break from PC gaming with the NES and the Wii. Then achievement update guy dropped on retro achievements. Oh, sweet! I love retro achievements. We get what we gotta do now? We get our reward. Yeah, we did. Drop into this trade station, repair, and then we'll go fight some pirates. Sweet. Big people, yeah, they're like ant-men. And they would be normal bipeds, but they have great big robot ant legs with giant thoraxes as well. It's weird. I guess that's where all the computing power is. They all need their own, they walk around with their own LLM servers so that they can talk human. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave. Navigation, please. Yay, let's go shooty some pirates to get another artifact.
Another one who thinks he can drive us away from here.
Kaboom. I really should have done that mission a long time ago. That was so easy. System liberated. Nice. And load of credits received. just fly to every system first, see if we can get any free keys. Free system keys. And then we'll start taking on jobs. They never learn. Okay, time to start doing missions.
Standby personnel, report to Hangar 2 immediately. We have a 600-ton cargo vessel incoming.
Yeah, they do like running away, don't they? I should take the mission location, shouldn't I? Oh well. I need to play some more Starfield. Like, I got it, and I enjoyed it. I got it like on launch and enjoyed what was there. And I was like, well, yeah, it's got the same sort of Bethesda-y things, you know, going on with it. I probably need to sort out. But it was pretty good for what it is. I enjoyed some of the plots and things. I enjoyed the openness of it. And then I put it down because that's what I do. Is I usually have one RPG kind of game that I play until I'm done with it. And then I'll pick up another one. And I was in the middle of doing a Capital Punishment playthrough, which is Fallout 3 in New Vegas and all the DLCs with a bunch of mods and a big pack. So when I finish that, I'll probably go back to it. And I know it's had a lot of updates with like vehicles and all sorts of things, like planet-side vehicles. And there's also this cool Star Wars mod I want to check out at some point, which is basically just like an open world Star Wars game using Starfield as a platform. And that looks really cool. It's a community effort. And probably need to grab a copy of that before Disney shoots it down.
Business Bulletin. Research groups currently require large amounts of research items for their projects.
Yeah, there is. There's some really good Wing Commander content for FS2 Open. If there's not enough Wing Commander in your life. Sorry, so we want anything except for Gatwell and Inshore and Act and Uni. Stupid names. You got some tomorrow? Oh, you got some Wing Commander content tomorrow. Ooh. Talon generously gifted you Wing Commander Prophecy, but I don't know if anyone's still running and maintaining the multiplayer hack for it. There's a multiplayer hack for Wing Commander Prophecy? Damn, that's cool. I love Wing Commander Prophecy. I love the stupid bugs that you fight. They're like wasp men. It's great. And I love the new blood actors that they brought in, but they've still got the Biff. They've still got Biff. Biff's still there. It replaces simulator level 0 with a multiplayer deathmatch. That's crazy. How does that even work? Do you have to like all of you hook up to it first, or does like some secondary executable like hook into the game and start thinking positions or something? That's crazy. I like the DOS version of Wing Commander 3. They're superior. Right, where's this? It doesn't say the location. In this system? No.
Standby personnel, report to Hangar 2 immediately. We have a 600-ton cargo vessel incoming.
No, that's one we already have unlocked. Oh, that's another unlocked system. Right, I have a feeling we're not supposed to be here then. And it's not so much a case of unlocking this, it's we're going to have to backtrack at some point. So, onward with the story mission then. Look, everyone, we got a purist. I don't know. I played it on DOS, and I just always remember having a simple time with the DOS version. It never crashed. Just worked. The graphics don't look quite so out of place. Like the UI, like the interface, the ship hoods and the wobbly 3D and really bright textures. I just feel like the Glide version is just a bit. It's a bit sort of I don't know. It feels a bit tacked on. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I need to go back to it and revisit it and formulate some new thoughts on that. I'm just gonna go for a quick toilet break. We'll be right back. Where is the BRB screen? There it is. BRB. Enjoy some ambience. I'm back. Okay. Scene. Full screen capture. Go. Hello.
And we finally get...
The biscuit.
Look there! What kind of ship is that? That looks awesome! I've never seen anything like it. That must be really expensive. Flight control here. In accordance with Directive 4, you do not have permission to use this communication.
Okay.
The crystal field with the aluminium deposit is straight ahead. I'll set a waypoint close to it. I think it'll be best if we use a laser on these rocks.
I have a laser. What does that even mean? I don't have a laser. Rail guns and energy.
We're lucky. There's a huge rock of aluminium. All we have to do is scoop it into our cargo bay and off we go. Wait, hang on. Something is dropping out of hyperspace. Drones! Charon, drones are incoming! That one is destroyed. Perfect shot. What was the drone's primary target? Us or the crystals? I feel like a drone magnet with all these crystals on board. Come on, let us fulfill Zarkov's order as fast as we can.
Okay, what's next?
We're supposed to contact the Octo Professor Hanan in the Begin system in order to buy Quanstream isotopes off him. Then again, we could drop off this crystal rock first.
Good work. Please jettison the crystals at the waypoint. You will be able to acquire the isotopes that I need from Professor Hun Han in the Bay-In system.
On the move again. The Octo Professor Hanan, whom we're supposed to contact, is right there.
Greetings, Honorable Scientist. I would like to purchase several Quanstream isotopes, if I may.
Greetings, Terran. I cannot sell those to you. However, if you were prepared to assist me, you might receive a container full of what you seek. A bunch of pirates attempted to blackmail protection money from me. However, when I refused to pay, they took my containers. I know where the pirates are hiding. However, it would not be wise for me to confront them alone. If you were prepared to assist me, your reward would be one of the containers.
Of course we will. Won't we, Charon?
If we have to. I mean, of course, Honorable Octo.
Very well. Follow me, my friends. We live in dark Tarek are threatening our borders, and at the same time we suffer severe losses due to the Thule drone attacks. Their passion for science is commendable. However, whatever good are all these discoveries if you do not have the wisdom to use them wisely and to everyone's advantage? The hunger for power is a bad counselor.
Ooh.
We need to confront not only the Thule, but everyone who thinks they can become rich by employing violence, such as pirates and corrupt militia. Here we are. Straight ahead is the scoundrel's hideout, and I spot several containers. Let's give them hell.
I don't believe this. The dumb professor is here and he's brought some friends. Come on, let's show them that it's not wise to mess with us.
There's a container of isotopes over there.
Ooh. Whoop. Need to make sure I don't sell the isotopes. Trade. Proteins, don't need those. Electronics, don't need those. Cool, it's not even going to let me accidentally sell them. Perfect. Oh, let's have a little look at the old equipment. A laser elite as well. But I have railgun. Mostly railguns. I have, ooh, a lot of Secret Service elites I could probably... Oh wait, what's better? Secret Service... Oh yeah, that's they're unplugged, okay. Secret Service Military Mark III. And what about these Railgun Mark IIIs? Did I swap those out too?
Coordinating 600-ton cargo vessel is on its way.
Probably. Unless... Right, so the Secret Service one is really good at taking out shields. What about the railgun? Get the spore cannon.
Coordinator here. Activate Code Blue immediately. A 600-ton cargo vessel is on its way. According to Directive 945, free trade is permitted for all goods on this station.
Oh, but are these better? I find it really hard to tell. Yeah, they're better. Eh. That's fine, I guess. Don't need any of that. If I have a jam relay already, I do. Oh, let's get a repair bot. Let's go get an artifact. And then finish the mission. Oh no, we should probably finish the mission, but... yeah, no, let's go get the artifact. Keep it easy. Save. It's already auto-saved. Don't I feel stupid? Ooh, double artifact.
Someone else looking for a fight.
I like that. You get one for defeating the pirates, and you get one for finding it in the asteroid. Oh, these just annihilate. Yes! That's an awful noise, but whatever. Wow. The time to kill is so low now. Like 2 hits. 2 hits and they're done. Oh, I forgot I might have been able to upgrade my turrets as well. Oh well. Sweet. How many more is that we need now? Not sure. Right, 2 o'clock. Got to do the pickup today, so be finishing before 3. And then we've got parents' evening after this evening. That'll be hilarious, I'm sure.
Here is the Arak trade station. How can we be of assistance? According to...
Thank you, my friends. Please drop the goods at this waypoint. Blessed be you, my friends. With the assistance of the 300, I have just finished analyzing the research data. Apparently, the Thul intend to create a generator for extremely high energy output.
What are they gonna do with it?
In order to find that out, we must know where the generator is being built.
Are we expected to search the entire galaxy for that thing?
By all gods, of course not. You cannot simply build a nanoflux generator anywhere. You need a certain environment such as the inside of an asteroid. There is a former colleague of mine, Johal.
Who is that?
An Octo, and the best geologist you can hope to find. You should be able to find him on an asteroid in the Tom Atin system. This system is in the Octo cluster Gabha. Unfortunately, I only have one key for that cluster.
Oh well, we'll do it one way or another.
May the blessing of the 300 be with you.
Okay. Yay, it's back over there. Probably should have had a proper lunch. Oops. Fools. Oh, we had unlocked a load of stations. Cool.
The asteroid where Josen might be hiding is over there. Oh no, not these stupid drones again. They're heading for the asteroid.
Asteroid Tomaton. To all Allied ships. We require assistance against the drone ships.
This is DarkStar One. We will help you.
A drone wing is heading toward the asteroid. Please do something.
Drone swarm destroyed. More drone formations are emerging from hyperspace. The drone formation dissolved. This is getting tough. Heading towards us. What's that? There are other ships. Those are won't trouble us any longer.
This is Nara. from the Thule. We are here to protect you.
We did it! All drones are destroyed, and no further formations are visible on radar.
Thank you very much. But tell me, are you fighting against your own ships?
Charon, things are not always what they seem to be. There is much that I have to tell you. I invite you to Glacht Hall. Everything will be cleared up there.
That is Thule territory. How are we supposed to reach that?
Finish your assignments here first. He whom you are seeking is located on the asteroid. We will meet again in the Communer cluster. Until
On the very heavy fighters, yeah.
best of luck to you.
I saw a really silly video this week where the guy used the worst ship, the humpback, to complete the game. So they modded it in so they could get it as their starting ship, and then had to work really hard to get enough money for weapons for it. And they even managed to do the race because they didn't know about the scripted crash that the character, the person you're racing against, does. Yeah, and just the turn speed is the worst of the game. It's like 0.4 or something. Sorry, what the hell? Where are we going now? I don't know. We were getting on this asteroid, weren't we?
Octomine landing permission could not be granted. Please approach to a maximum distance of 2 units. Landing permission granted.
Young man, your courage does you credit. But I cannot leave. Not so long as Joe's son is missing.
But Zarkov needs you. The galaxy needs you. Without you, Zarkov can't find the planet.
My old friend Zarkov. He must wait, and the galaxy too. You are both young. You do not know how important family is.
We will find your son.
I will show you where his last message came from. You should start your search there.
Missing person quest.
I am extremely grateful that you are attempting to find my son. He wanted to solve the conflict between the Octo and the Arak by diplomatic means. However, in his last message, he mentioned that someone was attempting to disrupt his efforts. He had to go into hiding. Even the military is searching for him by now.
Don't worry. We'll find your son.
But first, pirate shooting! Yay. Ooh, double artifact again! My recharge rate is so fast with this current generator. One artifact. Let's go get the other. How many more? How many more? One more required. I've been turned around. There we go. Oh, and look, there's one in this system we've got to go to. How about that?
Approaching ship. Stand by for a scan. We will also transmit the data of a ship that is urgently wanted. If you should see that ship, you must contact us immediately.
Kayron, I've just checked this data. They're looking for Josen. I hope we find him first. We should scout around the system a bit. Have you noticed all those hunters outside the mining station? I think we should take a closer look. Bounty hunters don't usually show an interest in mining asteroids.
Ow. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry.
Great! We have enough artifacts for another ship upgrade.
Yay, ship upgrade. An extra front weapon. Or an extra turret. I think an extra turret. Get them hit points up. Does our top speed go up too, or is that engines? Afterburner duration for twice as long. Oh, that's quite nice too. No, we want the turret. Turret. And we've already got one in stock. Nice. Ah yes, and we got this upgrade as well.
When is he going to show up? He can't hide in there forever. Have a little patience. This Jowson guy will come out eventually, and we'll be the welcoming committee.
Did you hear that? Jowson is in the mining station. We should try to contact him.
This is DarkStar One. We're here on behalf of Johal, and we're looking for someone called Jowson. Is he on your station by any chance?
This is Jowson. Johal sent you? You are lifesavers. I have to attend an urgent diplomatic mission, but I am unable to leave the station. They are waiting for me out there.
Don't worry about that. We'll take care of it. Afterwards, we'll escort you to Johal. Charon out.
Hey guys, someone wants to drive us away from here. I'd like to see that happen.
Well, that's super overpowered now. Literally just breaks their ships. Shooting fish in a barrel.
Is responsible for placing this bounty on my head. If that holds true, a war between the Octo and the Arak will be inevitable. I have to meet one of my contacts in the Tarvi system. Apparently, he will be able to provide some evidence.
It'll probably be best if we escort you. You will not make it alone.
Thank you. I am in your debt. There is my contact. Let us fly closer to him.
Hello, Jowson. Finally, you have arrived. I was beginning to worry whether you would really come. We have to hurry. They will start looking for me soon. Why are you not alone?
My apologies for the delay, but I had to overcome several adverse circumstances. Fret not. These are my saviors. Without them, my fate would have been certain death.
I will begin transmission of the data. You will see that we are facing a grave problem. He's already assembling a fleet in the Bindal system in order to prepare for battle.
Data received. That is interesting. This is the evidence I have been looking for. My suspicions were correct. Admiral Kirhal is behind this dastardly crime. Apparently, he intends to start this war single-handedly. Thank you.
I have to leave, or I will blow my cover.
All right. Good luck to you. Karen, our return will have to be postponed again. We must proceed to the Bindal system in order to inform the Arak fleet. Otherwise, war will break out.
And then war broke out.
Here's the next bunch who wants to earn a small fortune.
We have more important matters to attend to. Really.
Well, they won't bother anyone anymore.
Before we continue on our journey, I must replenish my ship's resources and improve my weaponry. Let us make our way towards the dockyard of the trade station. I will also relate Kirhal's plans to the Arak. Afterwards, we will meet outside the trade station.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's an improvement, is it? Oh, right. Oh, it's only +2. Plus 0.2. That's not really worth it, is it? Brilliant. Okay. Ten more minutes and then I've got to stop. See if I can finish this mission nice and quick.
Hello, Karen. Time is running out. I have informed the Arak, but the situation is very delicate. We must make our way to the Bindal system immediately. Otherwise, the outbreak of war is imminent.
I think I just hit something invisible. Or I got teleported for the cutscene. Who knows?
There is our money, folks. Attack.
This is like a curse. Bounty hunters everywhere.
We will do this, won't we, King?
My heartfelt thanks. Without your help, I would be defeated.
It was our pleasure.
We should make our way to the Bindal system now.
All right then. Let us be on our way.
Ooh, new navigation data. That's always handy.
The negotiations have broken down, and we regard them as a failure. We demand that you leave Octo territory immediately.
We have our orders. The Arak are entitled by law to be present in this area.
We do not wish to discuss matters any further at this level. The last agreement has clearly defined the borderline.
This attitude is usually accepted by the Arak Council.
This is not an attitude, it is the law. Written on paper in the Mahan Agreement that has been valid for 45 years now.
We are just on time. The situation is about to escalate. My presence is urgently needed here. I thank you, my friends, for helping me to fulfill my destiny. The Honorable Arak have granted me permission to land on their cruiser. Now I will be able to mediate between the two sides. You have saved many lives.
My pleasure, Josen. I've always wanted to earn my place in the history books.
Will we see you again?
Once this is over, you will be able to find me at any time in the bar here in the Bindal system if you wish. I might even have another assignment for you. I have just briefly spoken to my father. He's already on his way to Dr. Zarkov, and he sends his regards. Now you will be able to fulfill your destiny as well.
Many thanks. We'll leave now and make our way to Dr. Zarkov.
But first, let's destroy some pirates! Yay!
Look at him, the new liberator.
Nice. 9 more required. Ugh. How many more can I do in 5 minutes? Ooh, it's a double one. It's a double!
Do you think you can drive us away from here?
Oh, wow, my turrets are actually taking things out now. Double turrets was definitely worthwhile. You get so much money for liberating systems. Should I say space credits? Quartz tokens. Right, that seems like a good place to save. Not bad. Nice bit of progress there. But I must go. You never know, I might be back this evening. Free time, who knows? Quite late though. We'll see. We shall see. Right, let me do the things. We want the Thanks for watching, screen. We want some music. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you around. Whiskey, thanks. Kitty Costs. Cynic Stan, thanks for the stream. See you again soon. Thank you very much. Bro, that's a crazy little emote. Right. Let me find somebody to raid. Who can we surprise? Who will be shocked? Oh, Freelancer. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. Flash. Raid. Lex Head. Let's go raid Lex. Australian streamer. Does a lot of things like he's the master of interactive Twitch Doom, where your commands will affect his what's happening in Doom. He plays RimWorld and Project Zomboid and cool old games like Freelancer and all sorts of stuff. Helldivers too. Variety with a retro spin, let's say. Great streamer. Give them a chance. They're very friendly. Yeah, enjoy. I will, as soon as the credits have rolled, I will push that raid. Ah, Freelancer, amazing. Thank you very much for hanging out. Take it easy, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe tonight, who knows.